How gays in Arcane deal with a breakup. Becomes emo. Turns into a dictator. Transforms into Jesus. Speedruns Dark Souls. Which has more plot armor? Wise teeth. Caitlyn's eardrums. Fact that these two never interacted, such wasted potential. How did Jinx know Isha's name was? Begging Y to let her go. And locking Y up so she can't follow. And not saying where she's going. You don't need to feel guilty about being happy. A few moments later. Physically forcing Y to literally let her go. Faking her own death so Y can't follow her. Just in case it's still not obvious. Please let me go. If Jace had WhatsApp. I need Corp Jace. Have you seen my board? I need Corp Jace. I broke Echo's board while trying to ride it. I will replace it at my earliest. Dear Jace, how are you today? Sincerely, Caitlyn Kaya Riemann. Kate needs my Corp Jace. Finish building please. Can't believe Arcane didn't win Best Adoption. Not winning Best Adaptation. The series that had to rewrite and invent almost all of the original game's lore just to make sense. That must have been quite a shock. In Season 1 Episode 6, Y briefly hallucinates that Caitlyn is her mom. Welcome to Arcane. We've got muscle mommies, twinks, beefcakes, cake. Suffers from mental illness. Enjoys every second of mental illness. Where did that twink go? Ambassadorate him for protein. Go away, you're too late. You're too late, Echo. The difference between Silco's eyes and each timeline implies that A. Heimerdinger made proper medicine more available in Zorn, and B. Silco may have been medicating himself with shimmer that harmed him. Most underrated scene that makes me cried in tears. Anyone else find it interesting that Jinx's shooting hand is left and her writing hand is right? She never smiled like this again. I want to know Jinx's gym routine. She held 50-kilogram gun like it was nothing. May this thing was heavier than her. My reaction to Arcane losing Best Adaptation to Fallout. Choice is false. I had a different name back then, you know. Powder. Stupid, right? I thought I was rid of her for good, but, you kind of remind me of her. The song. That part makes you feel like you're on an astral journey. Ella Purnell standing up to receive the award for Best Adaptation. The Arcane team losing. Jace, we need to take a break from all of our science. Let's unwind with a game. How about Super Mario 3D World? Ah yes, it was always my dream to beat this game. My dream as well, but it is too hard alone. Maybe we can work together. We can play simultaneously with 2 additional pals. Is that Super Mario 3D World? Let us join you. Wow, like all the power-ups in this game, there are so many. Yes, you have the boomerang flower, the double cherries. My favorite is the super bell. It gives you this really cool cat costume. Cupcake likes the kitty costume. I bet I could make that kitty purr. I agree, that power-up is excellent. The cat costume, yes, that's a good one. I would describe it as great, even. This next level is towel. Let's all use cat suits for this one. A few moments later, we aren't going to beat it. We lost our characters, and our last lives. It's game over. I can't believe, even with our cat costumes of excellence, we were unable to succeed. Yes, it is disappointing. We lost ourselves, lost our dream. In the pursuit of great, we failed to do good. Arrested for being too cute. Sex. Yes please, Violet Karaman. Will you stop messing with my criminal record? I will not. I have this interesting theory about Victor. What if? Victor Nation. How are we feeling? Jade not. Either Jinx is tougher than Warwick. Or Y held back here. Y and Kate are adopting a daughter. There's nothing more undoing than one of those. Vanda after being brought back to life for the millionth time just to traumatize Y and Jinx. I'm tired, boss. Bye dad, I'm leaving for the party. Not dressed like that, you aren't, young lady. Better. Yes, be slay. Why don't you go cry about it? Nice try, idiot, but I already did that. What's my secret power? Huge biceps. In the back of the club, arms folded cause I don't agree with the music selection. Just ignore your depression, bro, you have a deadline. Takes gulp of vodka straight from the bottle. My day was fine. Been talking to this girl for the past 4 days but we still aren't married. Is this normal? I like jumping into conclusions because that's the only exercise I get. Constantly worrying what other people think about your war crimes is no way to live your life. I'm actually pretty cool, just give me like 5 tries to get it right. Dying, coming back to life, and other ways to avoid defining the relationship. Cute first date ideas, hand-to-hand combat. Yes, actually that is a knife in my pocket. I am not happy to see you at all. Embracing my god complex by changing my pronouns from he him to he him. Study finds smacking own head yelling stupid. Stupid could be early sign of low self-esteem. Man sort of curious what his last straw is going to be. If I got possessed demonically I wouldn't even notice it with everything else I've got going on. If at first you don't succeed, try a sharper knife. Incredibly empathetic of me to not skin you alive, by the way. About to go fight, I'll post the video after. Got my ace beat, bruh, I'm not posting that shit. Why is it that when couples make a new human life, it's beautiful and miraculous, but when I make a new human life alone in my basement, it's a crime against nature and morally abhorrent? Who are you? You but Hex Tech. We've found a means to fortify the crystals. This new version is stable. And absolutely safe. The end. If you look closely, you will notice there is no blood going to her head. Why doesn't have a brain, only punch and cupcake bounce in her head? Fearless child, you never shy, you always say the first thing you think of with no filter. I'm just autistic. Dad. It's all about these runes. They form some sort of mathy magic-y gateway to the realm of hibbity-jibbity. And this turns it on. Of course, I can update you, Warwick. Just look at Victor, he is one of my success stories. Jinx, now that we are an item, I want to give you a new nickname. I understand, Echo, what do you have in mind? Well, you are very pale and white like a bottle of Hellmann's. How about mayonnaise? Thanks, I hate it. Now that that's settled, we should go on vacation. I agree. I've always wanted to ride on an airship. Let's ask Professor Donga to borrow one of his. A few moments later. Echo, my boy, how can I help you? My new girlfriend and I want to go on vacation on an airship. But we aren't sure of where to go. You're in luck. We just bought a prize wheel to help those who can't decide. Why don't you go spin the wheel and see where it lands? We don't have time for this, Professor Donga. Can my mayonnaise girlfriend and me just get on a ship? I don't know, Echo, can you? Fine, Professor. May my mayo and me. Banging a 10 out of 10 baddie while having no idea their loved one is about to try and die. I can't fix her. Actually, does fix it starts the process at least. Summary of Jinx life. Lost parents. Lost everything. Lost foster father. Hunted by all sides. Lost adopted sister. Sacrifice to save sister. Cool. Huh. Not even toxic. Ah. Pretty sure. 5 minutes later. This is poisoning. What the hell did she eat? This is my boyfriend, Jace. And this is Jace's boyfriend, Victor. What watching any other 3D show feels like. Your eyes start bleeding and your soul leaves your body. You don't get it, Jace. It wasn't just my cane. Or your cane. It was Arcane. Inside you there are 2 wolves. Fascist. Homophobe. Before watching Arcane. After watching Arcane. Caitlyn is so hot right now. Always has been. I think I'm in love with Jinx. Any thoughts? And prayers? You're going to need them. Sevika's kick. Sevika's punch with her mechanical arm. The moment when Sevika stabbed her. Caitlyn's rifle stock. Cut by a Noxon blade. Hit by Jinx at the already injured part. Daniel. The cooler Daniel. You're a wizard, Victor. I'm a what? Me explaining how our formerly heterosexual female want a 6 feet tall muscle mommy with a bionic arm to frick me senseless. My friend who has no idea what an arcane is. Arcane. Me on my 5th rewatch. My concerned friends.